It started, so I guess TikTok is over. And then I was having problems coming in over here too. It's freezing up. It's still doing something a little funny. I don't know, but I'm gonna keep going. How about that? Thank you for showing up over here. I appreciate you so very much. Rand Royal Rising. I'm gonna give you some cards. I got some downloads. Okay, so the first download was Willy Wonka, the Golden Ticket. Some of you guys are about to be like Willy Wonka and the Golden Ticket. In the movie, I'm getting so frustrated. So anyway, Willy Wonka. So the family was very poor, so they scraped all their money together to buy a chocolate bar in hopes of winning the golden ticket. Well, it just so happened that when the little boy bought the chocolate bar, guess what? He won the golden ticket. This is what's going to happen for you, collective. You're about to receive something that is going to be like once in a lifetime. Like a lot of people are trying to get this, or a lot of people could have been considered. They got this chocolate bar. Maybe they got it easily, but you had to work really hard for your chocolate bar. You had to work really hard for this golden ticket, collected, and you have worked hard, and you've gotten that ticket, and now you get to go to the Willy Wonka chocolate factory, and you get to go see how all the different chocolate is made, and how all the, remember, he was a good boy. Okay, what they didn't know is that Willy Wonka had put this whole contest together to find an heir for his company, because so it just so happened that this child, which it wasn't just so happened, yeah, God, your head is so round, you got no neck. Ooh, I want to go to the chocolate. You want to go to the chocolate factory? You know, you guys come on here, you think you can hurt my feelings? You can't hurt my feelings, you know. I know I got a round face, you know. This isn't my best side. You know, I know you're nothing but an NPC, and it ain't gonna work. Anyway, step back a little bit. But anyway, back to the Willy Wonka. You have won some kind of contest, okay? You've won some kind of contest where you're about to receive a reward, okay? For some of you guys, you have been working with the authorities. You've been working with the police department. You've been working with the feds. Some of you guys, you have called the feds. You've called them, and you've given them tips. You helped them solve cold cases, okay? And for somebody here, you're about to receive a reward for that, okay? You're about to receive a payout. There's something that the police pay you $1 million. Somebody here, you're about to receive 10% of whatever was that the feds were able to confiscate. Whatever the feds were able to arrest somebody here, they were able to arrest somebody due to your help. Okay, you will have to go to the police station, okay, to sign some paperwork in order to get this check. And you're going to be given some kind of communication to come to the police station. Do not panic, all right? It's not going to be something bad, all right? They're actually going to let you know that you've helped them in some sort of way, and that they want to give you 10% of whatever they were able to confiscate, okay? You have a connection to ancient Kemet, You hold a lot of Egyptian codes. Did you hear that person? You got no neck. You got a round head and no neck. Yeah. This is something hidden, all right? With the moon here, I feel like you don't know about this. Maybe you don't even know that you've been helping the authorities to solve a cold case here. And you're about to receive some kind of communication with the Eight of Wands. And this could come from the police department. This could literally come either from the feds or the police department. It's like the movie Bait. Like they allowed you to be the bait and they have sprung the trap. I heard this in my sleep last night. Spirit said the trap was set, the trap was sprung, and the bait, and they were caught. Okay, so you were the bait, the trap was sprung, and these people have been caught. Okay, and you're about to be like Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory with your golden ticket when this officer comes towards you, okay, and gives you this check, or have you come to the office to sign for a check for being an informant. Okay, you are being an informant for the police department. Okay, but you might not know this. All right, it's secret. It's being done without your knowledge, but you're doing something that is helping them. All right. So you're going to get 10% of some sort of a reward or a commission or something for your help. You're going to be able to change your life here. For somebody, you have mediumship abilities. So Spirit wants me to say this prayer right here. I pray God will shine his light through my mediumship abilities, okay? So I pray that the Most High God will shine his light through my mediumship abilities. All right? You got people here who wanted you hidden, like Cinderella. They wanted you hidden out the way so nobody would see your greatness or see what God was able to do in your life. Okay? And now you're stepping out. Okay? You're following your intuition. You're moving when God says move. But your connection to the spirit realm is why you have all of this knowledge. Okay? You are an ancient soul. Alright? You're an ancient Mayan. I just heard Mayan and Aztec ancestors as well. So tell me about this. So we got a police officer that is going to come towards you. This may be, I don't know if this is going to be a police officer in your community or this is going to be a federal agent, all right? Someone who has jurisdiction, like a marshal, okay? Or a ranger, someone who has jurisdiction over a whole county, all right? I just saw Richie Rich. All right, Holy Spirit, tell me more about birth certificate. So there's a karmic cousin involved with falsifying a birth certificate. Okay, tell me more about this 10%. Somebody knows that you're about to be given a gift for your assistance, and it's going to change your life. They know you're about to get some communication. Now, we had the moon, and then we had the Eight of Wands. Now, the moon represents intuition, illusion, deception, okay? So you're about to get some communication about some deception that went on that you have been exposing, and somebody's going to bring clarity to that. Somebody could just die suddenly, like this person could just die all of a sudden, somebody in this energy. Or somebody could have a heart attack here, or somebody could have had a heart attack here. Or somebody's going to have a heart attack, or it's cancer. Definitely cancer. Somebody could be a cancer or they have cancer. Okay? And this person could pass away or they already have passed away. There's something about an offshore bank account and blackmail. So somebody who could have passed away somebody was blackmailing this person about an offshore bank account, and you helped to get this person caught using your intuition and your ancestors. Somebody, you have Native American, Cherokee ancestors here. And then you have Mary Magdalene. I'm speaking to a divine feminine here. Somebody who is in their south. You're in your north node. Somebody could have a lot of kids, or somebody here who had a lot of children. They are in their south node. Because I was trying to say north, but south popped out. Somebody in this energy could have a lot of kids and they passed away. Damn, that's messed up. Somebody befriended this person and then took this person out. Because this person had a lot of kids. I can't even think the hell. So they took one of these person's children because they had a lot of kids. Yeah, the light went off. My light just went out. This is a preacher turned outlaw. Okay, so there's a preacher turned outlaw that took somebody's kid because they had a lot of kids. They befriended this person or started dating this person and took you from this person because this person had a lot of kids, or possibly this person died and this person had a lot of kids and this person stepped up to take the children that this person had. This could be a situation where a family member passed away and this person had kids and the family stepped up to take the children, and then maybe they had to split the kids up. Tell me more about this. But you are getting some kind of a reward for your assistance in solving a crime here, okay? And it's going to be like really Uncle Chocolate Factory when you get this golden ticket. Because it's a lot of people who wanted this position, who wanted to have this ticket. There could be something about FEMA camps that's significant. FEMA camps and martial law. Ex-FBI agent could be involved with some FEMA camps being opened up. Somebody's spirit animal is the elephant. Elephants are, there's like a monarch. There's a whole family monarchy with elephants. And elephants never forget, okay? So there's something about you leading with your heart and never forgetting here and stepping into some sort of leadership role here. You're meant to be a leader. You're meant to teach others. You're meant to show other people how to become teachers and leaders themselves. All right. Also how to spot cults and covens when it comes to worship and of worship. How to know when somebody is a false prophet, because this is definitely an antichrist spirit. Okay. That is a part of some kind of cult. There is definitely somebody here that died, okay? And somehow there's a preacher connected to this person's death. And because this person had several children, somebody took it upon themselves to take one of the children, okay? Because they were a preacher, nothing was said, all right? Or this could be that this preacher turned outlaw is going to die suddenly from a heart attack, all right? And you have some kind of a connection to ancient Kemet, and you are connected to Thoth the Atlantean, okay? You also have elephants as your spirit animal because you lead with your heart. You have a servant's heart, okay? I don't know why this light is flipping on and off. That is weird. That light was not doing that before. But that is a confirmation, all right? You have a servant's heart, which means you like to help people. You hate to see other people hurting. You hate to see people not having. You'll take your last and give it to somebody if it's going to help somebody, especially somebody with children. And see, this is somebody who came in that type of energy, but they were really coming in to reap some kind of benefits or take advantage of somebody here. And they may have taken you from these people without their permission. Somebody took you, okay? You were taken, you were swapped, you were kidnapped. Just because your mother may have had several children, okay? For some of you, I was picking up somebody you were sold, okay? Somebody, your mother sold you to this preacher or gave you to somebody. Yeah, you got Archangel Gabriel. These people are under judgment, okay? They are under judgment. Archangel Gabriel has blown the horn. It is over. There is no mercy. They're being wiped out. Their whole bloodline is being wiped out. I just heard off with their heads. Okay? These people is off with their heads. Your ancestors are not playing with these people. Something about an offshore bank account. So somebody, your mother may have had a heart attack or something. She passed away, but she left some money in a bank account. This preacher was trying to hide this money. They did not have the fear of the Lord. So this is a preacher that didn't have the fear of the Lord. All they saw was dollar signs. They do not have the fear of the Lord. And there's a preacher. Okay, I see what this is. There's a preacher that's being set down. There is a preacher here, a supposed man of God who has under judgment and don't even know it. And this person did not have the fear of the Lord. This person is going to have a major heart attack. Okay? There's something about your Cherokee ancestors here. Somebody, you could be a shaman, a healer, a herbalist. You could be a chief. You could be an Indian chief. You could have Indian chiefs that are descendants. Okay. Somebody don't want you to know about your lineage. Okay. But somebody, you are a part of some kind of Nigerian child trafficking ring. Period. These people are under judgment, and it don't have to be Nigeria. Spirit says these people have set up all kind of places all around the world using warehouses to traffic children. Okay? And you were a child that they had planned to traffic, but they found out about some money that you had, so they wanted to hold on to you until they could unalive you somehow and get control over this money. Okay? They couldn't take you out until they got complete and utter control over this money. This is why they've been kind of playing this cat and mouse game with you. Okay? Gaslighting you. Okay? You might start getting text messages from these people, phone calls from these people, because they know now that you are figuring out what went on here. This is someone who was looked at in the community as a religious leader. Okay? So nothing was said when this person took you from your mother. This is someone who thinks they're God. This person literally thinks they're God. And they wanted to be God in your life. They wanted you to worship them, come to them, depend on them, not trusting yourself, not believing yourself, not know that you don't need them, that they needed you, okay? Somebody wanted you to give up on God, to give up on your connection to the divine. to get tired of waiting for God to come through for you. Somebody wanted you to curse God and just die. Just go die. Yeah. And now this bank is under investigation because they allowed some money to be transferred to an offshore bank account. Okay, that was against. They weren't supposed to do that. They were not supposed to have any money sent to no offshore bank accounts. Because at the end of the day, this has always been your money. These are just people who wanted to keep access to it. They wanted to be in control of it. Okay? They wanted to be able to spend it like it was theirs because they have had control for so long. Somebody didn't want to give up that golden ticket. Where is it at? See, you're the golden ticket. That's what I'm getting. You're the Willy Wonka golden ticket. And these people did not want to give up the Willy Wonka golden ticket. And this is why you've been under such spiritual warfare, such ongoing chaos and turbulence, not feeling safe, not feeling at peace, not being able to just be balanced with your emotions because it's an ongoing battle, a spiritual war over some gifts you've inherited. And even if this isn't physical gifts like money, a home, or land, for which a lot of you it is, for others of you it's your spiritual gifts. Your ancient ancestors have passed down to you through some sort of initiation. You've been tapped into your bloodline's warrior energy. Okay? You had Cherokee warriors in your bloodline. You come from a whole line of warriors and chiefs and kings and queens in ancient Kemet. You were a pharaoh, okay? And this has been from a cult. With the moon, to me, that's a cult. For somebody, you're getting all of this knowledge, but you're getting it the right way. And these people have been trying to steal this knowledge or gatekeep this knowledge from you. Okay? Don't be afraid when the Ace of Swords does reach out to you, because there is some kind of police officer that is going to communicate to you soon. All right? And they're going to want you to come to the station to sign some paperwork because they're going to want to give you something for your health, whatever you're doing, even if it was, or just to help you get a new start. They're going to want to help you start over, okay? Because somebody has seen what these people have been doing the entire time. They've been watching these people. There was even an ex-FBI agent involved. These people could have even come so close to arresting these people, and by a technicality, these people got off. Like they forgot to read somebody their Miranda rights or something like that. And these people got out of their clutches. So many times they've been close to arresting these people, but because of you, you gave them the key information, you gave them the key knowledge that they needed to finally be able to close the cycle out. Okay? You called judgment. And when you called judgment on this cult or coven, it was what needed to happen in order for the truth to be revealed and you to receive what rightfully belongs to you. Alright? Keep standing your ground. Okay? They want you to be in fear. They want you to be worried. They want you to second guess your gifts, okay? They want you to feel like you don't know what you're doing. It's not going to work for you, okay? You ain't got it, but you have it because you're working with Mary Magdalene. You're a teacher. You're a female that is supposed to be a teacher, okay? You are a prophetess. So you may not do things the way everybody else do things. You have your way of doing things. The divine works with everybody differently. Like say you can, maybe you work on cars, but you don't work on cars like everybody else work on cars. Maybe you gotta have music playing. Maybe you gotta have your headphones on. Maybe you gotta have quiet. I don't know, but it's something about the way you do whatever it is you're doing. Nobody else can do it like you. I feel like somebody wants to work with you. They want you to teach students. Somebody wants you to teach their students something here. Okay, how to use their intuition, how to get grounded, how to call on your spirit guides and your ancestors for assistance. How did you survive this? Somebody could want to write a book about your life. Like, how did you survive a child trafficking ring? Somebody wants to write a book about your life. Somebody's going to text you or call you and act like they want to check up on you. Oh, I'm just checking on you, sis. I haven't heard from you. It's bullshit. It's because their life is turning to shit with the wheel of fortune in the reverse. And they didn't get something that they were hoping to get. Their luck is gone. These people have bad luck now. They have no protection. Okay? They're going through upheaval after upheaval, tower after tower, calamity after calamity. They have a lack of control. They're having all kind of disruptions to their peace, disruptions to their finances. They're getting a lot of changes, delays. Okay? Yeah. They're experiencing a lot of delays and setbacks and challenges because the golden ticket is gone. They don't have the goose that laid the golden egg no more. Now, this person will have to get a job. You got somebody here that's been literally living off of your energy, living off your money here. I don't know, my phone just dropped down. It must be a lot of spirits in this house, I'll tell you this. It don't be making no sense. My phone is not charging, so I'm not going to even be able to stay on. I ain't going to be able to hold you, friend. I'm just going to tell you this. This satanic group or cult, whatever was coming after you, they being shut down. Okay? Because you know what? This ain't even, there's not even nothing you got to do. Okay? You see, I'm writing the book. What might we get them to write? Yeah. Write that book. Okay? Because Spirit is guiding you to write that book. You're going to get, I kept picking up on a Tamara Hall show. Like somebody, you're going to be contacted by the Tamara Hall show's producers. Like they're going to send you an email. Like you're going to be on the Tamara Hall show, or somebody's going to be on the Murray show. Because they're going to find out that a kid is not their child, or somebody don't know. Somebody's going to find out that a child ain't theirs, or something like that. Somebody's going to be on the Murray show to get a DNA test done. This is crazy. I'm getting like two separate energy here. Like on one side, because my phone's finna go dead, so I'm going to try to talk. I'm going to have to talk a little fast because it's not charging. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so this person here, there's a preacher here who thought he was God. This could be a father figure, a brother figure, an uncle figure, somebody in your family, somebody that played a fatherly role in your life, okay? This person wanted to be God, play God, or whatever. And God is about to sit this person down and let them know that they are the only God and they don't need no help, okay? This person could die of a heart attack, or this could have already happened, all right? You have a connection to ancient Kemet and thought the Atlantean, all right? You have Egyptian lineage. You come from a bloodline of pharaohs, okay? You are a natural born leader. You're supposed to be leading, okay? Spirit is saying don't be sensitive when these NPCs come in alive and they make comments about how you look or what you're saying, you ignore that and you keep going, okay? There's something about a bank account. Somebody here, when your mother passed away, she set up an account for her kids that in her passing, you would receive some money or a home, okay? That money was taken out of that account by this preacher and put into some kind of offshore account somewhere overseas, maybe Switzerland or Swedes or Ireland or something like that, or Europe or Italy or something like that. They sent the money overseas, okay? So these people were already under investigation by the feds and the police department. So these people, you're going to get your money back, all right? You're also going to get a reward for your assistance because there's a police department that's looking at you like an informant. You're helping these people to solve a crime here that was a cold case, okay? Somebody has already been booked, all right? Somebody is already in jail. They've been booked, fingerprinted, okay? This could be this religious leader, okay? This person that's ahead of this group, the one that was teaming up and collaborating, okay? Or this could be the apprentice. This could be the one that was being taught by this leader, okay? Because this is definitely a religious leader here. That you even outrank this person. This person don't even have, they don't have any rank anymore. They don't have any protection. You say, oh, it's Switzerland. Yeah, I picked up on Switzerland. Yeah, somewhere overseas, all right? Somebody that wants you to move forward with this new beginning. And they have wasted their entire life trying to block this new beginning from getting to you. And now it's over. They can't stop it. Your wishes are about to come true. Be careful what you wish for because you just might get it, okay? So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Let me see if I can plug this somewhere else. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I guess I'm just meant to be on here for a little bit. Go spend some quality time with my husband. But anyway, I'm just going to give y'all what I got. This is what I got. These people are trying to hold on to it. You're going to communication, maybe an email, a text message, or a letter in the mail. Make sure your address has been changed. Make sure that these people can find you, okay? Yeah, this is good. Look at that. 6 of Wands. That's public recognition. You may be even interviewed on the news about this sex trafficking ring and how did you survive it? Did you know? What was this person like? What was this preacher like? Okay? Did this person abuse you? Okay? Did you know? Like, there are going to be people who want to know, did you know? Did you know that this person was this way? Okay? Or how did you survive this? How did you survive this? Yeah, you're about to be free. With the Fool and the Nine of Cups, your wishes are coming true and you're going to have the freedom to do whatever you want. You're going to be able to travel wherever you want. Look at that Ace of Pentacles right behind the Nine of Cups. That's a lot of major arcana. You got big blessings, big abundance, riches. Abundance is not just money. That's being happy with what you have. You know, being able to help others. Okay. Especially with the elephant as your spirit animal. Okay. You are a very powerful leader. Like, you're meant to lead others and create this legacy and lineage, okay? You're supposed to have babies and have more grandchildren and just have a happy life, have a husband, wife, whatever. Somebody could want to come towards you and offer you a smaller amount than what you're owed. So make sure that you talk to a lawyer before you sign anything or accept any offers. Okay, because this could be an offer where somebody wants to work with you. They want to come, they want you to work with them, and they'll give you 10% of whatever they're able to. If they can make arrests, then they will give you a certain amount of money. Okay, if you help them get an arrest, they could want you to look at some cases that are cold cases that they have not been able to solve, and they might want you to look at these cases just to give your opinion on what you think. Okay, tell me more. Yeah, this is a warlock here. Letting go of the past. All right, so there's a warlock here that is now realizing that they need to let go of the past and move on forward because this is over. You know, it's over. The working, ain't no need to keep watching you to see if it's worked yet, because it hasn't worked and it's never gonna work. Okay, so now's the time for you to just keep it moving, keep it rolling. Don't waste any more of your money. This person is now letting it go because they realize now that you are an earth angel. So thank God they finally got a message. They finally got the memo. You can't be sacrificed, okay? These are people at a distance from you, all right? Air energy. Somebody could be an air sign, an Aries. You have Angel Gabriel here bringing this miracle in. This is a miracle coming. Somebody's about to receive a miracle from Archangel Gabriel. Okay, a golden ticket, a winning ticket, a winning idea. Okay, a winning season. You're about to come into your winning season. Okay. Like, even if you play the slots, you're going to win more. Okay, it's going to start off slow, and then it's going to build momentum. Just don't think negative and don't talk negatively about yourself. Shine your light on whatever it is you're doing. Okay, you got an Ace of Pentacles coming, and you're going to have the freedom to do whatever this is. For somebody here, this preacher wanted your gifts, your literal spiritual gifts. They wanted your anointing. They wanted your spiritual gift of discernment and your gift of knowledge, your gift of knowing. Okay. And this person was willing to do anything to get it. All right. But it was given to you by the Divine Mother. You can't make the spirits give you something. Somebody knows, the spirits know that this preacher is a warlock. They're not going to give the gift of knowing to a warlock. They're not. And they're not going to let these people take you out or do anything to you. They can't touch a hair on your head. But they can make you have fear. They can project their energy of fear and worry and make you doubt yourself, make you want to give up. They can make you want to take yourself out, okay? That's the only way they can get you. That is the only way. They can get you in this energy of just being frustrated, because it is somebody in this end, they're very frustrated. Like, there's your ex here, whoever he was with, he's getting a divorce from this person. They're fighting over the custody of their children. And this person is so scared this person is coming back towards you. And you're not even worried about this person. They could even be a preacher. Or this is just somebody who, they're very religious. Like, they know the Bible backwards and forward. Maybe somebody called this person preacher, or they call it Rev or something like that. It doesn't have to really be a preacher. This could just be somebody, like when somebody always talking about the Bible, or they're always talking about,